Katie, the Pirates had something unfamiliar happen a little bit on Friday, the first loss in about a month, but then bounced back on Saturday against Lewis and Clark and won in 4 sets. Just give us your recap of the Pirates weekend against George Fox and Lewis and Clark.
Friday against George Fox. George Fox played us really tough. I was really impressed with their performance. I think on our end, it was just a rough night for us. We struggled just to score points generally in all areas. I think serving, normally we can score points with our serves, and that wasn't happening. Blocking, they were able to kind of tip and do a lot of roll shots kind of around our block and through our block, so we weren't able to terminate in blocking. And then executing offensively, we struggled as well, and George Fox is a great defensive team. They lead, I think, our conference in digs per set, so we knew that going in, but they really made us work and earn every single point, and we just couldn't quite get over that hump, and definitely frustrated. Girls were disappointed, just kind of more in their response and how they dealt with their struggles. And not being able to make a change earlier, but then coming back on Saturday, I thought they had a great mindset. They're ready to get after it. We knew that LC has some strong physical players and run kind of a creative, like different offense, and we were going to have to be prepared for that. So just really proud of how they responded. I thought we played really well against Lewis and Clark on Saturday.
It's pretty clear when a team begins to doubt itself a little bit. You see it in the way that they hit the ball, you know, the aggressiveness of an attack, the aggressiveness of our serves, the way we pass, and then on Saturday, dropped that first set, a hard-fought set, 30-28. Something happened right there in that second set. The confidence came back, the aggressiveness came back, and really as dominating of a set as we've had all season long.
Right.
What flipped the switch for us? What was it that brought us back around?
You know, I'm not sure if there was one specific thing, but it was definitely a conversation we were having kind of the entire time from Friday through Saturday, just really trying to focus back in on our strengths and believing that we deserve to win and kind of finding that confidence again. And I don't think we ever lost it. I just think it's easy for doubt to creep in, you know, when you're struggling. And I think there was just a shift there. I think it started with our leaders, with our seniors, and just them kind of having that urgency and that competitive fire. No, we're changing this right now. We're not going to even give them a chance to think that they're going to beat us. We're going to kind of make that shift, and then our younger ones kind of responded based off of their mentality. So yeah, and it's hard to do. It's hard to all of a sudden just go out there and shift that mindset. So I was really proud of them and their ability to do that.
Speaking of mindset, they're going to have to be focused this week coming up. A challenging one with Pacific Lutheran and Puget Sound coming into the field house. What challenges are those two teams going to present?
Well, PLU is a really great blocking team, and they have a great player in their middle, Danielle. And I think first time around, you know, it was their first conference match, our first conference match, and so there was just a lot of up and downs. And so I know we're going to see a much better, much stronger PLU team, just much more consistent. And so we're really on our end going to have to be consistent as well and not give easy, unforced errors. And just be prepared to earn every single point. And then against UPS, they serve really tough. They have 2 really good middles, and they're also playing really, really well. They beat PLU this last week, so they have a lot of confidence too. And both teams are still in the running, you know, for that conference championship in the second round. Anything can happen, so every single game is so important.